Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning. It's not even 5 o'clock yet, and I am on my way to work. That's insane. I am on my way to lead a WW workshop at 6 a.m. Who does that? Who goes to a WW workshop at 6 a.m.? It's boggling my mind. But you guys, whoever does that, you guys are super dedicated. And I am coming to lead your workshop because you're amazing. Anyway, I have my extra large 7-Eleven coffee with powdered creamer for 1 Smart Point, and that's all I expect to have for quite a while. I should be done with these meetings. There are 3 workshops, and I should be done with them by 10 o'clock. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go right back home and go to bed. So that's my plans for this big old Saturday. Yeah, gotta go lead a workshop. Bye. Well, now I can officially say that I have coached 3 workshops in a row. Woo! I am wide awake now. I feel great. I'm probably still gonna go home and take a little nap because it's rainy outside, which I love. Last night there was thunder and lightning, and I know you guys probably think that's no big deal, but here in Southern California, we never see that. So that was pretty cool. It's been rainy all morning. I want to go home, curl up in bed with my husband, and just relax for a while. So that's my plans, but those meetings were fabulous, all of them. I can tell you that as a coach, it's so much easier if you, number 1, have a large meeting, or number 2, have a group that likes to talk. I had both this meeting. For all 3 meetings, they were fabulous. We had some excellent conversation. I wish that I could remember everything that we talked about to tell you guys, because I learned so many things. They learned things. It was just such a great community and such a great feeling to be able to share with other people who have the same interests and the same goals, and to just really be able to motivate people to do what they want to do for themselves, not just in the Weight Watchers room, but outside. Don't put yourself first only in the Weight Watchers room by making it to your meeting. Let that carry over into the rest of your life, because you are going to look out for you. Nobody else is going to look out for you. It's all you. You have to want this journey bad enough. You have to want the goal, the reward at the end of this journey bad enough to do it for yourself, because nobody's going to look out for you at the restaurant. Nobody's going to make your meals for you. You have to do this yourself, and you have to want it bad enough. I don't know where that rant just came from, but I just wanted, I'm on a motivation kick. I wanted to motivate you guys. I want you to take control of your journey, own it, live it, track it, move it. We can do this. We're all in this together. But anyway, we did also have a little conversation about eating out, and some suggestions. Turn right. How to see which direction I'm supposed to go. Some suggestions on where and how to eat out. One lady had said that when she goes out to eat, she goes out occasionally with someone who, when she starts asking questions about what's in the food and can she get it a specific way, this person tells her, stop it, that's embarrassing. So we had to give her suggestions on how she can look out for herself without maybe embarrassing the other person. A lot of people were just like, don't go out to eat with this person. But, you know, let's be real. Sometimes you have to go out to eat with people who are going to be like that. One way to protect yourself and look out for number 1 is to maybe be a little prepared before you go into the restaurant, so you don't have to ask as many questions. Take a look at the menu online before you go in, so you know what to expect, what the restaurant has to offer. Most menus, or a lot of menus, will tell you what kind of gravies or sauces or how the meal is prepared. So maybe one suggestion is just to be a little more prepared going into the meal. Another suggestion we had was to get up, and follow the waiter or waitress and talk to them individually about what is in the meal and what you need to have and how you need to have it prepared. That way you're not subjecting this other person to the embarrassment of asking a waiter or waitress who doesn't care and who will bend over backwards for you. And then the last suggestion was maybe to just have a real honest heart-to-heart conversation with this person and let them know why you're doing this, why you're so conscious of this, and why you have to be aware of everything that you eat. So that was one conversation that we had that I thought was really interesting. And then another lady was talking about, because we were talking about the reality of eating out. It's a real thing, and I don't know if it's just Southern California or if it's our society and our culture in general, but we will all have to eat out at one point or another on this journey. It's a fact. It is just a fact. So if this is part of our life, we have to figure out how to navigate it. We have to figure out how to eat in a restaurant or a fast food place and be able to do it within our points without ruining our journey, without going off the wagon. We have to figure it out, right? So one lady was saying that she has to eat out a lot for business. She's in LA a lot and she was running out of options. She was tired of the stuff she was having. So she actually said she realized that Mediterranean restaurants are typically pretty easy on the points, pretty fairly healthy food. So her new thing right now is she will go into a Mediterranean restaurant. She said they all have lentil soup. So she goes into a Mediterranean restaurant, she requests lentil soup. She said they're not skimpy with the portions, so they give her a big old bowl of lentil soup and some naan bread, and that's her lunch. And she said that's satisfying and comforting, and especially on a day like today where it's all rainy and cloudy, that sounds so comforting and warm. I don't know about you guys, but the more, I think I kind of go in phases where I do like to cook, and then there are times when I really don't care and I just want to go grab something. I am in, for sure, a phase of going to grab something. You could probably tell that by the number of times I have that salmon salad at my favorite restaurant. There are just, it's on my way home from work. It's fast, it's easy, it's low points, it's delicious. I love the ambiance of a restaurant and being served and waited on and just the relaxing atmosphere. So I am absolutely in a phase where I would rather grab something than go home and make something. Oh, I'm not. It's funny because we have this recipe challenge going on for October, and I am trying to make as many of the recipes as I can. The recipes that I chose are recipes that I want to try, and the recipes that you guys chose and submitted are recipes that sound delicious and I want to try as well. So I haven't made it to all of them, but I really am doing my best. But I'm trying to really balance the fact that I don't always want to go home and cook with the fact that I really want to try some new recipes. So that's where I'm at for this month. But I will tell you that all of the recipes that were submitted, and I still have, if you have a recipe that you want to submit for the recipe challenge, I've still got, I'm up to October 22nd, so I still need at least 9 or 10 more recipes. So please, if you have a recipe to submit it to my email address, which is in the description box, or you can type it directly into the comments. But I do need more recipes, and I can tell you that all of the recipes that are submitted for October, my goal is to make them all. Whether I make them all in the month of October or maybe October and November, my goal is to make them all. So anyway, I'm just balancing that with wanting to grab coffee and a muffin at 7-Eleven, wanting to go have my salmon salad. You know, am I the only one that goes in phases with this? I still don't want to buy my lunch at work. Because if I have the option, I'd rather not go out to eat at lunch. To me, I don't know why, but to me that feels wasteful, but going out for dinner does not. Ugh, that's so weird. I think it's because I know I can throw together a quick, light lunch for very little money. And if I go out to eat at lunch, it's not like I get to sit there and relax and enjoy myself. I have to hurry up and eat and then head back to work. So it's not relaxing for me at all to eat lunch out. I would rather just bring my lunch and walk on my lunch instead. So anyway, that's where I'm at. The rest of the day, I do feel pretty wide awake. I'm still probably gonna go take a little nap, We are supposed to go, we're supposed to go on a ghost train ride this evening. It's going to be dark and it's probably going to be cold, and hopefully it won't be raining still by then. But it's a Halloween ride on a mini train through all these amazing scary sets that they've literally been planning and setting up since August. It takes that long to set up all these stages for this scary Halloween ride. So that is our plan for tonight, and then we will probably go to a favorite Mexican restaurant after that. I already know I'm going to have the fajitas. I usually have the chicken fajitas. I'll probably count a point or two for the oil, and then I will have a couple corn tortillas, and I may count no, I'll have the black beans and not count any points for those. So yeah, I'll probably take some non-fat Greek yogurt to have instead of sour cream. And I could actually take my own tortillas, because that's one thing we were talking about in this meeting, was a lady who said she orders a carne asada burrito at a Mexican restaurant, brings her own Olay Extreme Wellness Wrap, scoops the filling into the Olay, and eats her 1 point tortilla with the burrito filling, and saves like 5, 6, 7 points. I could actually, I usually go for corn tortillas in a restaurant, but I like flour better. So if I think 2 corn tortillas is 5 smart points, if I instead take 2 Olay wraps, I save myself 3 points, and I get more tortilla, because you know those corn tortillas are tiny. So yeah, I think I'll do that. This lady, who is actually a co-worker that I just work with, she said she also brings her own tortilla chips. So I don't know if that means she bakes her own and brings them, or I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna bring my own tortillas. I have plenty of Olay wraps at home and no reason not to. Nobody at the restaurant cares, nobody bats an eye. You know what, don't be afraid to ask for what you need or bring what you need, because I've never had anybody question me at all. I've never had anybody even say we can't do that. Occasionally there's a meal that already has sauces prepared, but other than that, they're there to serve us, the customer. So don't be afraid to look out for yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this drive home, and I will check in with you guys when I have something to eat. I'm kind of hungry, but I've still only had the coffee, and I don't know, I probably won't eat for a while because I just don't feel like it. I just feel like relaxing. Check out this highlighter on my face. I don't usually use highlighter because I like a real matte powdery finish, but I'm kind of enjoying this. It looks like a little dewy, like just a little spritz of dewdrops. I don't know. I kind of like it though. I'm not used to using a highlighter, but I'm enjoying it. I got this highlighter as part of my first Boxy Charm box, and I'm enjoying it. Okay, it's 2:39. I've had a nap, feeling great, and I am hungry. I am having this Weight Watchers chicken chili that I made not yesterday, but the day before. This is dinner. It is all 0 smart points. I have probably 1.5 to 2 cups worth of soup right here. 0 points, so I'm at 1 point still for the day. Okay, so I have probably another 4 hours of audiobook to listen to before tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. so that I can host the live book club discussion for Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter. I've got at least 4 hours, so I decided, okay, I'm gonna go for a walk, get my 10,000 steps on a weekend, no less. Maybe that'll even inspire me to do my planks on a weekend. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook and just get a few miles in. I think I'm gonna try for about 3 miles. So I'm walking out the door and Eddie told me not to take a jacket. I have a jacket. He told me not to take a jacket because it would make me walk faster. Okay then, thank you Eddie for that advice. And that prompted the truth according to Eddie, which if you watched my video that I posted just a minute ago, ask Eddie anything. Eddie will answer. Ask him for advice, like that unsolicited advice that I just got. Ask him about Weight Watchers. Ask him about his life. Ask Eddie anything. I'll give you guys a week. We will respond next Saturday with a video with all of Eddie's answers. For now, I'm gonna walk, listen to my audiobook. Look how beautiful these flowers are. It's October 13th in Southern California, and these flowers are just beautiful. I'm loving them. It's a great day for a walk. It's overcast, kind of cool, but it feels amazing. I've got some beautiful scenery. Hey, here's some more beautiful October California flowers. They're so pretty, so big. We're at the LA Live Steamer's Ghost Train, about to take off. Don't be scary.
I'm trying to sleep here, show some respect, waking the guy up. Don't get out of here. Stay off of my lawn.
anniversary. Oh my gosh, that was Yeah.
That's great. Now I forgot. Hey, come here. Come here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's creepy.
What you thinking about, Ma?